Welcome back, Comic Universe, to Zilla's Hit List. And why is it called the Hit List? Because it's nothing but hits on this video, baby. And we got 3 books to cover here on my hit list. So for those who don't know, this is the 3rd episode where I talk about my weekly pull list. I'm sorry I didn't have one last week. I was kind of busy, holidays being as they are. But I'm here to come back with 3 new books, all Marvel. 2 number 1s and 1 number 11, which is funny because the first episode of this was pretty much 2 number 1s and 1 11. But yeah, so all Marvel this time. I got all Marvel books. The 3 we're going to be covering today are Superior Spider-Man number 1, Conan the Barbarian number 1, and Immortal Hulk number 11. So yeah, let's jump right into this with Conan the Barbarian. Now, funny story. I totally forgot that Conan the Barbarian was coming out this month. I honest to God forgot, and I nearly missed out on that. I nearly missed out on reading Conan the Barbarian. Reason being is because I was just like, my mind was somewhere else, and I totally forgot. Because for some reason, I thought Conan was coming later in the year. But no, it's first week of January that Marvel kept their promise on that. So Marvel has got the comic rights back to Conan the Barbarian. This comic is written by Jason Aaron, and artwork is done by, I'm trying to see here, the artwork is done by Mohammed Asara, with Assad Ribic doing the cover arts. The cover art, excuse me. So yeah, Conan the Barbarian. I was interested in this, mostly because I was wondering how Marvel could take on what Dark Horse had done for so long. And yes, I'm well aware that Marvel did Conan the Barbarian comics first, but Dark Horse then made Conan their own thing and really did a number on it. So I was curious of where they could go with that. And I gotta say, Jason Aaron was the safe pick for Conan the Barbarian. I did like this comic, I really did. I'm liking the angle of where they're going because, here's the thing, if you were scared that they were going to follow just solely the Marvel comics, the Marvel version of Conan the Barbarian, which has upon years of just backstory and history and all this stuff, don't worry. Did you see the 2 Conan movies? Did you at least see Conan the Destroyer? I feel like if you just watch the Conan movies, you can just watch, not the Jason Momoa remake, I'm talking about Arnold, the Schwarzenegger movies, goddammit. But, yeah, just watch the Conan movies, and I feel like you could, the 2 good Conan the Barbarian movies, and you can read this comic book. Because, honestly, this feels more like a sequel to the movie. Like, this is what the proposed 3rd movie is supposed to be, should have been. This is, rather than try to reboot everything, it's really just Conan is king now. And Conan the Barbarian is king now, and he's going on a new adventure that may lead to his death. Yeah, we're already doing a possible Death of Conan series. Crazy, right? So the story is that one half takes place in the past, and one place takes place in current time. We start our comic with Conan being encountered by a witch who, how do I put this? Lures him into bed for sex. Also, if you were wondering, if you were afraid that Conan was going to, back with Marvel, and they were going to essentially water down Conan the Barbarian, they don't. They actually don't. Good on you. Good on you, Marvel. I just, this is not for kids, because there's some legit gore in here that made me go, oh, oh, okay. I was a little, thank God, Jason Aaron knows how to write gore and what have you. It's not like over-the-top gore, it's more like, how do I put this? It's tasteful gore, in a way. It's very, tasteful kind of way. It's not, over-the-top, but it's the right amount of bloody. If that makes any sense, it doesn't make sense. Anywho. So Conan meets this witch working for this demon god named Raziel. I can't even pronounce that name. And we fast forward to Conan in the future now as king and dealing with his problems from the past. I don't want to go too far into it, but that final page made me go, oh dear, we're going this route. Okay, already? All right. I really like this. I'm really hoping Jason Aaron was like I said, the safe pick, but probably the best pick to do Conan the Barbarian. I really like Muhammad Asar's artwork. He has this great kind of kind of just this primeval look to his work, and yeah, I dug this first issue, and I'm going to be reading this monthly. I was really enthralled by the first issue. So yeah, I highly recommend Conan the Barbarian. I'm still like, yeah, Marvel, this is the second thing you took from, took back from Dark Horse, but hopefully Aaron and the rest of the group, the guys, because you're also doing Savage Sword and another Conan book. You guys were really excited to have Conan the Barbarian back, weren't you? But yeah, if you were worried that you had to read like mountains and mountains of stuff, don't worry, this feels like you could just jump in after just watching the movies, like I said. So there you go, Conan the Barbarian. Next, we move on to our next number one, Superior Spider-Man number 1. This is written by Christos Gage, and artwork is done by Mike Hawthorne and Wade von Grombanger? Hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, so Christos Gage was the immediate sell for me. This is dealing with the fallout of Spider-Geddon, who Gage also wrote. Now, Christos Gage, for those who don't know, I am a huge fan of, because this is the dude who should be, as much as I like Nick Spencer's comic, Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man, I really want Gage to be the head Spider-Man writer, and hopefully this will be the case soon. Christos Gage, for those who don't know, also was the guy who wrote the story for the PS4 Spider-Man game, and that was really good. Again, giving credence to, give this guy the main Spider-Man title. I like Nick Spencer, but I really want Christos Gage to be the head writer for Spider-Man. But anyway, this is another good cause, because, like I said, this deals with a lot of Spider-Geddon, and for those who don't know, this is, yes, Ock is back. He's in an older Peter Parker clone body, going by a college professor named Elliot Trolliver. And he's in San Diego, he's in California. He's working as a college professor, and he's essentially just kind of picking up the pieces. He's kind of just trying to retool his life, and someone from his past, his girlfriend, Anna Marie, has come back, and yeah, it's kind of complicating things. I'm really liking where this is going. As you guys know, Dr. Octopus is my favorite Spider-Man villain, and while I was kind of half and half on Superior Spider-Man with Dan Slott, I'm kind of on board with this, because this is kind of, they acknowledge right from the get-go, Octavius is not a good person. No matter what he's trying to say, there's always that kind of type of megalomaniacal persona to him, even when he's trying to do good. There's even this great moment, the comic opens with him fighting Stilt Man, and it's great. Also, without spoiling anything, who he's going to fight soon, he gonna get his ass whooped. He gonna get his ass whooped. Because you cannot take on the guy he's going to have to fight in the next issue. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll give you a hint. He was a former Herald of Galactus. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Anyway, so I really dug Superior Spider-Man number 1. Really looking forward to where they go with that. And finally, let's move on to Immortal Hulk number 11. This is part of the Hulk in Hell kind of story. I really love the Alex Ross covers for these, by the way. I really love the Immortal Hulk's Alex Ross covers. They're really good. This is Hulk in Hell, ready to face the one below all. And this is very poetic. Al Ewing really brings this kind of horror aspect to Hulk and brings it back. I'm really digging where this is going. You have Hulk in Hell, most of his power's gone. He's all most of his muscles are gone. He's still intelligent, and he's stuck with the woman who's been hounding him, mostly to get his power. And she reveals, there's this great moment where Hulk's like, why do you want to be me? Why does everyone just look at me and want to be like, hey, I want to turn myself into a giant green rage monster? To which she says, I want to be that way because no matter what you do, people forgive you. Hulk kills people, and she's talking to Hulk directly. You kill people, you wage war on the planet, and people still call you a hero somewhere down the line. And, the intelligent white scientist, Bruce Banner, gets a pass every time, even you do. Me, and a black woman, if ever I get angry, either I get the cops called on me or I get brushed off. And I was like, God damn. Points to that. So I was like, that was really cool. I like the dynamic between the two. Also, we get the quote-unquote return of Rick Jones, and it's creepy. Yeah. It's, something. Also, that last page, another, oh my god, these, past 3 issues just make me get, all these comics have ends that made me go, ooh, wow, I gotta read the next issue. So Immortal Hulk, I'm really digging it. If you haven't already, go pick this up. I would say get the trades first, because you're probably going to get lost if you try to read this. You're going to have to do some backtracking, even though it's been 11 issues. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see where they're going with Bruce's dad, the one who is the one below all. All of that stuff is going to be really good. So yeah, pretty good hit list. Like I said, it's nothing but hits on here. If I was to pick a favorite of the three, oh man, this is a tough one. I really dug all of them. I really did. Damn. I'm going to have to give it to Hulk. I'm going to give it to Immortal Hulk, because what that comic does and how it talks about Hulk's rage, and also man and God, the relationship between how one person views man and God, and how, in a sense, God views man, it's something. Like, it made me go, maybe if God is here, or was here, he had a good reason to abandon us. And it really makes you think. Al Ewing, I hope I'm saying that last name right, but Al Ewing, goddamn, you are doing a really good job on this. If you're sleeping on Immortal Hulk, don't. Pick up the trades, get caught up with Immortal Hulk, and yeah. So there you go, guys. Real quick before I go any further, hope you guys send your thoughts and prayers. I know this is it's a tired subject, but I hope you guys send some good vibrations over to my friend C-Dubs. He and his wife are kind of going through a rough patch, and it's the entering of the year. So Jay and I will still be doing some videos, and C-Dubs said he's going to do some videos when he can. But yeah, they're kind of in a rough patch right now, so for the most part, Jay and I are going to be doing a lot of videos lately. So you won't see the end of C-Dubs, but just give him some space, because yeah, he's dealing with some stuff. I don't want to go in, out of respect for him, because he's my friend and my brother essentially. I don't want to go too deep because out of respect of him and his wife. So yeah. Anyway, so there you go, guys. Those are my reviews. You guys comment below. Let me know if you guys read those comics. And yeah, if you're new here, remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button and be part of Earth's mightiest subscribers. And share with your friends all over social media and those weird people who also follow you on social media. And I'm DPZ, and I will see you right here once more in the YOUniverse.